Let's talk about potential. As you all know, potential is the ability or capacity to become something greater in the near future.
Ownership and greatness.
As I always say, we all have greatness in us. Like all the great things we want to aspire and become in our lives are not out there, but are they all within us? That's what my mentor used to say. And as I think about it every single day, I look at all the great things that have been accomplished in this world, and I ask myself, what made all the great innovators, creators, historians, like the people who stood out for something or who aspired to become different or to become great, what made them stand out in the midst of all the people around them? And when I think about it, I think the most important thing is they believed in their potential. They definitely believed that they were capable of doing something greater than the circumstance that they had in their life at the moment. And because of that, because they had this belief in themselves, because they had a feeling and they trusted their God and believed that they could become anything great in this world, they tapped into their potential and they were able to accomplish great things in life. So I was wondering, so how do we tap into our potential? How are we able to tap into that secret source and accomplish so much? And when I was thinking about it, it hit me and I was like, the only way you can reach your potential is by not settling down on your last success. Because I feel like Miles Monroe used to say, your greatest enemy in your life is your last success. Like, we always settle down once we accomplish or we are successful with a goal or a task that we had placed on ourselves. And that mindset is the mindset where life is a race where, I'm rushing to be able to reach the end. Then once you reach the end, you find that you're stuck because you're like, okay, what's next? My goal was to become a millionaire. Your goal is only to become a millionaire, but you're not impacting or changing people's life, or you don't have a purpose connected to that. So once you make the million, then you feel like you have nothing else to accomplish, and that's it. And I believe life is bigger than becoming wealthy. Life is bigger than doing all this stuff, because at the end of the day, once you get all that stuff, what's pushing you to continue being greater? What solution or what impact are you creating in the society around you? So I believe once you tap into your potential, once you always remind yourself that you are capable of something greater and you don't settle because of your last success, and you keep on pushing, you keep on working towards fulfilling and conquering new heights, and you remember that this is a journey and that it's not a race, that you're on a journey of enjoying life, you're on a journey of self-discovery, you're on a journey of learning, you're on a journey of relearning, you're on a journey of accomplish so much in life, and that you can become anything you aspire to be, then I definitely believe you've tapped into your potential. Every single one of us has exponential potential. Every single one of us. If you search within you and you believe in yourself, you believe in your aspirations and dreams, and you go after them without giving up, if you're persistent enough, if you keep on aspiring and keep on pushing yourself every single day, then you're definitely going to be successful. Like, it's something that we have to remind ourselves every single day. Because when you settle, when you procrastinate, when you feel like you don't want to do anything, that's because you don't see anything great that can come out of you. So we have to remind ourselves, we know, like, we all want to live this life for a long time, but as we live this life, we always have to remember at the back of our mind, we do not control what comes out tomorrow. Like, we don't control what's going to happen tomorrow. So once you figure that out, it means every single day you wake up, you're going to live life to the fullest. You're not going to hold to grudges. You're not going to hold anger and negative energy in your heart, because that doesn't help you into the next level of your life. Don't worry about your past. Focus on what you have today. Don't worry on what you were not able to accomplish yesterday. Think of how you're going to be able to pivot and work on yourself and accomplish that today. So anything I wasn't able to do yesterday, all my regrets from the past, they're not going to enable me to, there's nothing I can do about them. But the one thing I can do is live fully, like live in the moment. I focus all my energy, focus all my energy, focus all my aspirations on working on what's necessary right now. So just remember always, like, we all have potential, and don't let your last success hold you from stepping into the next level of your life. Don't let that happen. Believe that you're capable of becoming the best version of yourself. Believe that you're capable of doing extraordinary things, and you are trailblazers in your own path. Chart your path. Do what's necessary. Break generational curses and generational barriers and become the first to do that in your family. Sometimes you don't even need to have your own blueprint. Study the people who've been successful, like I always say. Study them, add your own spice. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Add your own spice and look at the things that made them successful, and then do what's necessary. But most importantly, keep aspiring to be great, keep working on yourself, and ask yourself what your purpose is. What impact are you planning to create in the society that you're living around? And at the end of the day, what legacy are you planning to leave for your kids? And once you learn all this information, any relevant information, any information that's that has transformed your life, it is necessary for us to pass it down to the future generation. Pass it down to your kids. Like I always say, each one teach one. Let's do that, because there's no need of gaining all the knowledge, all the wealth of knowledge, and then dying with all that. We need to pass it on to the next generation. And for me, this is how I'm doing it, by sharing this story so that they can impact my future generations, or anyone that comes across, and in return, they can also pass it down. So let's do it. Let's take it upon ourselves as parents, as leaders, as creators, as innovators, entrepreneurs. Like anything that we do, we have to make sure that it's impactful. We have to make sure that it is not only serving us, but it's going to be able to transform and uplift the lives of others. All right. So it's been a blessing. This, as usual, touching base with each and every one of you. It's always a blessing. Hope to see you guys next week. Peace and blessing.